So what is the importance of solar plexus in our soul journey? Now we have to understand that all the seven chakras play a great role in spiritual evolution. Earlier, people used to think, and still a lot of people think, that the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, that's what are important for spiritual journey. And since people could not experience the crown chakra, so the whole spirituality got stuck with the third eye chakra, and from there it got corrupted, because the third eye opening without the opening of crown chakra will only lead one to become more egoistic. So the point is that every chakra has to be included in your spiritual evolution. I will just give an example that Swadhisthana chakra or the sacral chakra was not included in the spiritual evolution earlier. So people used to say pleasure is bad, having pleasure of food, having pleasure of sex is bad, it is anti-spiritual. But then Osho came and he included the Swadhisthana chakra into the spiritual evolution. He said, if the pleasure is soulful, then it is good. But if the pleasure is materialistic, then you will get stuck and you will be in deep pain. So the point is whether the qualities of chakra are soulful or not. Same way, in terms of solar plexus, we see a huge corruption of power in the world. So there are people who are powerful, they are the CEOs of different organizations, they are big businessmen, they are big political leaders, and we see them very corrupted. And that is the real corruption of solar plexus. But the solar plexus has a beautiful spiritual quality, and the time has come that we now include the solar plexus into the spiritual evolution. So the solar plexus is about the power of the soul. There are people who have worldly powers, but actually the power of soul are much bigger. Solar plexus is the chakra which actually gives you the mastery over life. It makes you understand that whatever your circumstances are, whatever you may be facing, or whatever may be the allurements or the attractions of life, you are bigger than all. So it is about the mastery. Also, the solar chakra is about the adventure and expansion. While the Swadhisthana chakra will make you enjoy what is there in the present, the solar chakra makes efforts to expand whatever is available. Just imagine if this urge of expansion and adventure wouldn't have been there, then we all still would be living like primitive tribes. There would be no evolution. So, whatever evolution has happened uh, in life is because of the adventure. Now, when the same adventure happens on the spiritual level, then there is an expansion of our self itself. Our self begin to grow. So when you are at solar plexus, you are no more the person who you used to be. At the solar plexus, you would accept the challenge of life and you will go through that. I also want to explain that each chakra gives us a deep quality. For example, the Swadhisthana chakra gives us the quality of pleasure or the bliss or the joy. But if you are living at Swadhisthana chakra, you will get the joy but not the satisfaction. The quality you get at solar plexus is satisfaction. It's not joy. So when you are living a life of solar plexus, it may not be joyous, but you will have a deep satisfaction. So there is a challenge, you go through that challenge, you meet it, and you derive a deep satisfaction out of that. And a very simple and practical example of that is that there are couples who will have children. Now, having children, yes, it is a joyful experience, but actually it is very, very challenging to bring them up. But when they bring them up, they feel deeply satisfied. So when they had the power to be the parents, when they met the challenges, that's when they felt satisfied. So if we are living just at Swadhisthana Chakra, the joy at some point of time will start to get stagnated. And you would realize that unless you are satisfied in life, being joyous is not enough. So that is why it is very essential that we include the solar plexus also in our spiritual evolution, and we evolve and we be more adventurous. I hope it clears the question.